I mean, that's just the truth, and I would be lying if I were to say otherwise. So we started out really rough, and it was not an easy transition for me, and I don't think it was an easy transition for Karen with me. I think there were, yeah, it wasn't easy. But the bottom line is that as difficult and as like absolutely crazy as it was, I feel like over the past handful of years, I've really started to see you, and not blame you. And I feel like, no, it's true. and I feel like, I mean, I'm just being honest. And I feel like because of all of the awfulness that me and you went through, it's given me an opportunity. Like, as I've gotten older, it's given me, I've been, so I don't know why, but like I was able to, at a certain point in my life, really start to appreciate you, and like start to see you as like a human being, and then a family member, and then a mother, and then an amazing, amazing woman. And then I started to realize the role you've played in my life. And it took me a long time. I think it took me a really long time. You've really been, I think, probably the only adult that's created some structure. No, I didn't mean it that way. Okay, sure. So anyway, it was not an insult. I'm just focusing on caring. Okay. So, and I feel, and you've created, I think it's amazing to think about like what you and my mom have done. It's like, look around you. Like, this is like something that you've created. And I think it's absolutely beautiful. And I feel like I don't know anybody else that has a family like ours. And I feel like there's a tremendous amount of love. And I don't know, I think our family's amazing, and I feel like Havana's also fabulous. And I'm just really, 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 really grateful for you in my life. And I look forward to another 60 years with you.
Oh boy.
Go together.
Go together. I was too busy practicing that song a really tone test, and that was a lot of practice for me. Way more than anybody else had to did.
Yes, it's true.
I listened to the song on repeat many a times today.
She has a tone issue.
I got really nervous yesterday when I thought DL wasn't coming, and I actually got so nervous that I came over to my mom and I said, "You have any Grateful Dead songs? Ripple by any chance?" She didn't have it. And I got nervous DL was going to send us the words, and I was going to have to try to figure out the tune on my own, and that was going to be a real problem. Anyways, I don't know what to say. I love you, and I'm glad we live here, and I'm glad that you've got to be a part of my kid's life in a way that your parents weren't able to be there with me and Jamie. So I'm just grateful every day. Thank you. Love you too.
Try to follow that.
No one has to go on the spot.
Okay.
Does anyone else want to say anything? Anybody else have anything?
She doesn't feel like it right now.
No, I say that everybody knows how close me and Sarah are to my mom, and I mean, Sarah and I have lived with parents who lost their parents at a very young age, in their 20s. My dad also lost his mom when he was 24, and so I just sometimes think I cannot imagine considering the relationship that we have with our mom, losing our mom at the age that she lost her mom, which was 24, 25. So we are very appreciative. You're here.
And how much you're taking care of yourself to continue to be here.
Yes.
Because you guys are 26, right?
Jamie knows how hard I work.
Yeah.
Do you want to say
Tammy.
something, Mom?
No, I said it.
Yeah,
It's
put
upstairs.
the camera
Oh.
on.
Oh, that's
Okay.
true.
So do you want to go upstairs?
I'd just like to say something.
Yes.
Karen has more hairdos than almost anybody I know. and I've loved them all. But she's had more hairdos than almost anybody I think I know. And I've loved them all. And I love you so very much. And Karen's also the first person I think I ever met who lived in a cold water flat in Manhattan. When I first met you, you lived on East 6th Street
First and
in a
second.
cold water flat. There, I couldn't believe it. Someone lived in Manhattan without hot water and raising a family. So,
So you started Women in Need.
Karen is a wonderful writer. You know, I think, and that comes from being, I think, as Danny said, a great listener. I think a great writer is often someone who's also a great listener. And that's when Karen and I first met, was she came to write, to help me write a grant. And we got it. And it was like, you know, it was pretty extraordinary to get this grant at the organization at that time. I was only 2 or 3 years old as an organization, to get a big federal grant. And it was really Karen who made it happen. And you were working, I think, at Children's Express at the time too, right? Maybe you had just left there or something. But I've learned a lot from you because I've tried to listen to you, and even when we've not always been in touch, you've always been part of in my heart. Because you've taught me a lot about being a woman and being lesbian, and to be able to stand up and to fight for what I really believed in. And I really think you've kind of showed me the way a lot of times, even when you haven't always been right next to me. I always feel like you've been part of me, or you are part of me. So thank you very much, and happy birthday.
Yeah.